Ciao ragazzi, io sono Sonia e bentornati su Genshin Impact. Nello scorso episodio abbiamo partecipato a un torneo perché dovevamo impossessarci insomma del primo premio, che sarebbe stato il viaggio in nave fino in Azuma, però il nostro avversario finale non si è ancora presentato. Vediamo un po'. Non devo parlare con te, vero? No, perché il puntino era più avanti. In teoria dovrebbe esserci delle tracce o addirittura lui stesso da qualche parte qua. Ah, ok, devo cercare indizi. Mi fai prendere la colonna d'aria? Ok. Ci arrivo. Prendilo, prendilo. Ok. Non mi dite che quello lo devo sconfiggere. Mi sa di sì. Ok, non era da sconfiggere, ma almeno ci sono tolti di mezzo. Primo indizio. Continua l'inseguimento, ok. Dove devo andare adesso? Ah, di là. Ok, prendiamo questo.
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Ah, ma c'è pure il tempo, ma va. Dai, ci sono. Uffa. Avevo visto che c'era il tempo. Allora, indizio. Andiamo qui. Ma gli anelli quando è che compaiono? Ah, di qua.
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Ok, fatta per l'ha rotto la cuffia. Mi ero arrampicata fino adesso per niente.
Just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Easy. Parla con il cacciatore di tesori. Ah, di là, ok. Ma quindi non so se persona è il ladro e la persona devo sconfiggere.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Concordo.
What are you talking about, Drat? If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
Ah, quindi era sì lui l'ultimo che dovevo battere.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you, after watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. but I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still. After all I went through to get it, I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's.
Mi sembra un po' troppo.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and
Questo
you
è vero.
damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel.
Sì, effettivamente non era da lui, non me l'aspettavo anch'io.
I'll risk a fight.
Sei serio?
What are you trying to do? Yeah, just you watch.
Il danno.
Just a temporary.
Sei forse il più scarso di quelli che ho battuto. A parte il primo.
But please, don't brand my forehead.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Ah, nel senso che Ideno io hanno comunque attivato, diciamo, la visione, nonostante...
Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me.
Se ne vanno freneticamente, ok.
Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know from the moment he stole the vision. I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't see.
I see.
Beh, perché a noi non ci serve in realtà. Penso.
This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Ok, quindi non l'ha trovata a caso.
I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of... All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to
Tecnicamente
gather the
quindi
wind for us
ci
once more.
portate in Azuma senza tante storie, visto che si è ritirato lo sfidante? Ok, allora visto che per fare questa qua, per andare avanti, serve fare la dimora di Giada, andiamo a farla. Andiamo a Liu. La dimora di Giada immagino che sia la missione in cui dovevamo prendere degli oggetti per aiutare la ricostruzione della dimora di Giada 2, insomma. Visto che la prima era stata distrutta. Segui i venditori di informazioni per capire cosa succede. Perché devono sempre essere accroccati da qualche parte in alto? Quelli laggiù?
Well, will you look at that, man? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Boss, I got a
Ah
bad
sì,
feeling
vero,
about this.
perché lei se ne stava andando e loro l'hanno
The
seguito,
energy she gives
ok.
off, I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we...
I've already told you. I don't need your If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it.
No, ma
in a way that
aspettate,
will-
non è... Ok, no, pensavo
Come
fosse
on, man.
un'altra.
You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spook. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and...
I won't.
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich,
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not...
what are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for...
Oh, you again.
Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be angry, sir.
Nelle linee portavie teppistiche avevano fermato la ragazza dei capelli bianchi. Stai bene?
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh,
Ok.
so your name's Shenhe. Paiman's name is, well, Paiman.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for help. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of
Ok.
times.
You can't do that. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that.
Laws? No.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this, and then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're...
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herb.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you
No,
can't work...
va bene. È in realtà un animale erbivoro, perché sì.
You think Shenhe might be an adeptus?
Può essere, ma mi sembra strano ancora non l'abbiamo vista.
Are you here to
Potrebbe
buy
essere
some
una nuova
herbs?
adepta.
I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in...
Thank you.
She's really eating that.
Con stupore di tutti, Shen divora tutte le erbe.
My hunger has now abated. Rather awful.
Ma
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance, after consuming a large quantity of them.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the rest? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of...
Because I'm sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it.
Beh, sì.
Enough about me. What are your
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the and now we're probably super behind because we've been helping.
I see.
Yep. You get to ask Ningguang any question you want. Were you interested in the contest too?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow. You really don't have, but having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who's currently ahead of us.
No, no, questo piano non può funzionare.
Not acceptable!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one
Sì, ma non facendo male agli altri.
You want to win this competition fair and square. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baizu?
Baizu.
What are you doing out?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much room?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't...
Non per ora.
We've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of.
Okay then, let's go ask him the big...
Ok.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all.
Gilda dei commercianti, va bene. Tornare nella foresta, dove devo andare? Aspettate. Ah, dobbiamo tornare lì, perfetto. Eccoci qua.
Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If
Possibile.
you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Ah,
It seems that the Crux clash got out of
Okay.
hand this time and has attracted her. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a
Huh? So that's what... If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champions.
Yes, I believe so.
oh alleluia.
Though Captain, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the ride... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the
Paimon believes you'll find a way for...
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after...
Nel senso che stare in Azuma è ancora più difficile? Possibile. Ok, allora per questo video mi fermerei qua. E andiamo giusto a riscattare quello che dobbiamo riscattare per gli obiettivi. E partiremo quindi per Inazuma nel prossimo, credo. O andremo prima a sistemare la dimora di Giada. Vediamo un po'. No, si salva, si andrà in Azuma nel prossimo video. Quindi, ciao a tutti.